Befriending service provides support and companionship to lonely or socially isolated adults throughout East Dunbartonshire. It does this by matching volunteers to individuals or groups with similar interests. All this changed in March 2020 with restrictions placed on face-to-face contact. However, very far from contracting, the befriending service continues to expand and increase its number of matches. This is thanks to the dedication and commitment of our absolutely wonderful volunteers who continue to call clients on a weekly basis. I'd now like to let you hear from some of our befrienders.
Paula, would you like to sort of kick us off?
Yeah. It's been a very strange time, I have to say, and I can't believe it's gone on for so long. And it's kind of constant adjustments as we've gone through the period, so it was good in the summer period or the nice weather, but it's been more challenging, I think, when it's duller weather. And I'd say that especially for the lady I befriend as well. She's found it very difficult during this period. I think not seeing people has really made a big difference to her, and I think she has gone down a little bit. And just as we get to the point where we're thinking we'll go around and we'll have a chat, because lockdown is eased, then it comes back on again, so it's been a challenge to keep up and keep that relationship going. I'm hoping with the vaccine, things will get better sooner rather than later, and we'll get back to a few outings and doing some nice things that makes life just a little bit more enjoyable. All right.
Okay, listen, thanks very much, Paula. Muriel, would you like to go next?
Okay, well, I found lockdown horrible in one manner, but it had lots of silver linings for me. I spent the summer clearing a lot of stuff out of my house that had been overdue for a long time, having kept a lot of my mum's stuff after she passed away. So it was a major clear out of my life, of my house, and then there was lots of silver linings, so that was one of them. During lockdown, I was given an iPad by the Befrienders, so it meant I could keep in touch with my grandchildren and my children as I was shielding, so I wasn't allowed to see them at all. So that was just wonderful. It's meant I could take part in yoga and gardening classes and do meetings like this face-to-face, which is lovely when you're not meeting anybody. So that was a really lovely thing to happen. I can't contact my lady that I befriend because she doesn't have Zoom, but I phone her regularly and she's shielding as well. So we have a lot in common and we have a lot to talk about. So although I can't see her, I still feel I'm quite a big part of her life and she's quite a big part of my life.
Okay, thanks very much, Muriel. Ellen, what about you?
Well, I found it very difficult at first with the lockdown because I worked and I missed the company and the job that I did, I really enjoyed. So I found it really difficult. But as time went on and then I got the iPad, it's been so beneficial to the person I befriend as well. Because I think when you can see someone, it's a much better connection, obviously, but you can see them. And when you're on the phone and they say they're okay, you just say, well, you accept that. But when you can actually see them, I think you can tell if they're okay. Since I've been befriending her, she's come out a lot more and she's more confident, I'd say for sure. She's really loved the places that we've went, the things that we've done that she never did before. And, she's really coming along there, I think. And as I said, the iPad, she really enjoys that as well, and she's on it herself. And so it does make a huge difference. Any connection's great, even a call to someone that's in isolation and has that loneliness, that phone call makes a huge difference. But I would say the iPad is fantastic.